What's going on, everybody? Why do I have double microphone inputs? That's weird. What is this one? Properties? Wireless mic? Okay, that's the wireless mic. So then this one needs turned off. So turn off. Okay. Hopefully everybody's doing good. We are doing a little bit of designing and cutting today. So first things first, I need to clear off the table. My table is a disaster. So, and this is what I mean by a disaster. So let me move this around so you guys can see kind of what's going on. So, built a chicken coop, and in the process of building said chicken coop, this kind of turned into a collect-all. So, we're going to fix that because I don't have a whole lot of free space. And when I get in a hurry, I just throw stuff in kind of a flat spot instead of actually taking the 4 extra seconds and putting things away where they're supposed to go. I know that's a me issue more than it is an anybody else problem, but again, whatever. If anybody's curious, the chickens are doing good. It is full-blown springtime. Like right now, it's like 83 degrees, blowing 25-mile-an-hour winds. Everything's fantastic. I think this is supposed to stay down here, if my memory is right. No, I already have one. Okay, we're good. But the chickens are outside. They've officially migrated from inside the house to outside, which is good. I scratched my arm really good working on the chicken coop because I'm an idiot. Attention to what she was doing and watch out so she didn't scratch herself. And I did it instead. And that's because of how I built the chicken coop. I had some screws going too far into the inside, and I told her pay attention, that way she doesn't accidentally scratch herself. Well, I did it instead, so it's fun times. 7:30 seconds. Just picking up some tools real quick, and then we're going to get to do some designing and some cutting today, so that's the goal. So the material that we're using is actually right there. So what I'm making is some Hot Wheels signs, logos per se. A buddy of mine deals in Hot Wheels. Told him, hey, if you ever need signs made, let me know. I can help you out, type thing. We just need to make it semi-cheap, but he thinks they'll move. So I'm like, well, what are you calling cheap? Because what you call cheap and what I call cheap are two different things. And he gave me his budget, which is fine. I just needed to know kind of what I was working with when it comes to a goal in mind when I came to designing a lot of this stuff. So this was the light for the chicken coop, by the way, for the inside the house. That's why it's out here now. So put it back over here, out of the way. Air hose accessories. Put it over here with the air hose stuff. I don't know how late the wife's gonna work today. She's working. I think she's still at work anyway. I'm gonna need that. That can stay here, that can get put up, that can get pitched. Oh, I need to find my battery charger for my DeWalt because my DeWalt drill's dead. And I don't know what happened to it. This can stay there for the time being. Put this Allen head over here. I'll keep that screwdriver over here because I was using it for the boat. There's a bunch of Hot Wheels there on the table. Those are the ones that I'm actually currently selling. They're kind of collectible stuff. Had some interest in probably a quarter of these so far. Some are for myself and some are for me to keep. So there's a couple in here that's probably worth 20 bucks or more. So let me move these out of the way. Jesus Christ. People bitching about me parking on the street. Can't ever please everybody. Gotta love living inside city limits. Everybody thinks they're all entitled to everything, so whatever. So this is what we're working with. Got 2 new bits. So let's pull over one of these because I need dimensions off this anyway. I know what the size is, but I don't know how thick the material is that I'm graving. And it's multi-layered plastic is what it is. So okay. Let's pull up my Gmail account and get the file that we need. Okay, so that's that. So I need to create a new file. And this is going to be a new one at 11 3/4, so 11.75 by 11.75. The thickness, total thickness of this material is not thick. So in this case, point 0.057, sure, 0.057, 0.057. That's going to be top layer. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do bottom layer just to be safe. I'll level it to the bed, and then we'll do lower left corner just to be safe. And soft plastics is going to be the material. I hope you guys can't see. Web screen share. So there we go. And this file. Let's go ahead and trace image. This should get me everything I need, which it does for the most part. Oh, for some reason, it's double lined, and I don't know why. Let's see if we can't delete. No, it didn't work. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Let me go and look at my other file that I have. Hot Wheels 1. Download. So let's delete that. Let's trace a new file. Let's try this one. I know I edited one of them pretty heavily to fix a lot of issues that the file had. I don't know if this is the one or not. I think this was it. I just need to delete some lines out of it. So edit. I want to delete. It also doesn't fit. That's another problem to deal with. I think my option is just going to be to edit some of this and try to fix some of these issues that it has. Right click, data vector. So what I'm doing is just manually editing this to make it a little smoother, so it's a little more visually pleasing. Let's add a node. Okay. Think that gets me close. Do need to shrink this down just ever so slightly to get it to fit. We'll do that. Let's move it over and down. I don't want it to snap to grid. Let's make it a little smaller just to be safe. Let's go with 11.7. And we'll center it up this way. And line it up there. So that gets me close. The $1 million question is will this work using the smaller bits? So let's do this. I need to add a bit before I do anything. So select a tool, custom bits. We're going to do an end mill. That right click. New tool. This one's going to be end mill in inches. This is going to be a 1/32 down cut inlay carbide. It just says Timo 3145 carbide down cut inlay bit 1/32. I don't know what number this needs to be. I'm losing count because I haven't paid that much attention, but I think I'm up to 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 28, probably 29 and 30. I don't know. Let's just go with 29. So what is the diameter of 1/32 in inches? Because I don't remember that number off the top of my head, but let's find out. So 1/32 in, so it's in a decimal is 0.03125. Point. Point 03125. We'll save that. I need to edit that bit information because I don't know what suggested feeds and stuff are for this yet. I'm sure I can Google it, so let's go and find out. So tool toolstoday.com. Let's look up a 1/32 bit. Why is my texting not working? Did I turn? Maybe I turned it off. So 1/32 Armana tools. Spectra coded. Let's just go with their standard bit, just because I don't know. Wait a minute. That's a ball. It's a ball bit. That's not going to work. Let's do it this way. Oops. Basic tips. Can I do? I can. Show more. So 1/32 bit. I'm looking for like their just basic of basic bits, so I can compare their feed and speed rates to what I have, so I can use it. So in this case, oh, I already see a problem. I don't think this shaft. Let me see if I even have enough, a small enough. I don't think I do. Well, that might work. 1/8 of an inch shank. Let's see. Hopefully this will fit. Yeah. It's 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so it will fit. So I need 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to go with this bit. It looks similar to this. I think mine's a little longer, so I'm going to have to keep the feed rate down. But let's see if I even have. It even says that it's not guaranteed. So due to the size of the bit, it's not guaranteed against breakage. uh, was hoping I would find some speed and feed information. Weird. Why can't I find? Okay, let's just look that up. So Copy speed rate. Down, cut. So according to this, 1/32 quarter inch. Oh, let's do this. Diameter is 1/32. Wood, plywood, MDF, and laminates. My bet is it's going to be in this category. So this is what I want to shoot for. So feed rate is 70 inches a minute. So let's go over here and change our feed rate to 70. Our plunge rate is 35. At 18,000 RPMs. At a depth of 0.001. So 10 thousandths of an inch is basically what it is. 0.0010. Same thing. Feed rate, that's fine. I'm gonna leave the step over the same. I don't want to push this bit too hard because I don't know what's gonna happen. I know I don't need to go this deep. So if I start it, I don't know how to do this because if I home it at 0, use stock top. Okay. So let's see here. This material is 0.05. Yeah, I got it as 0.0515, which is about right. And I only need to take off just ever so slightly. So 0.0. Let's try to take off 0.01. 0.01. One sign's going to take 2 hours. This just needs cut out. I have to edit this anyway. I wonder if I can do an inside and an outside line. Let's try that. Can I break this up so it's not linked? Align vectors, ungroup vectors. Ungroup. Okay, nope, edit. Undo. Weird. I don't need this outside line. My question is, how can I undo this so that way it's deleted? I mean, I guess the option is to delete just... Okay, so that's that. So now if I do this line and do an inside of, let's just make it point, I don't know, 025 inside? Is that enough room to do? I need to delete that. To do use current 130 seconds to go down 0.01. Is that enough room? No, it's not. So my bet is this inside line needs moved. So that's not going to work. So let's delete this. Let's go back to design. I want to delete that. I want to move this on the inside, but I'm going to make it 0.05. And then let's do there and there. Toolpaths. Point. .01. Let's make it 0.15. So that's going to be 13 minutes to cut. Okay. So then if I do that, and let's open that out. Nope, that's on the inside. I didn't want that. Edit, undo. I want to go outside, not inside. So back to design. Outside. That's good. Let's do the same toolpath. No, I don't want all of that. I just want cancel. I want that to that. It's going to go 0.015. And then I need to do this, which I want to go inside. Toolpath. Use current toolpath. That looks good. Let's do this one. Outside. Nope. Undo. Outside. Toolpath. 0.015. That one's way too deep. I can already tell you that right now. That's 0.015. So that gets me I need to do inside, inside, inside. So design, inside, toolpaths, use current selected, 0.015. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's the wrong toolpath. Delete. This needs to go from there to there, and that needs to go from there to there. Use current toolpath, 0.015. Good to go. So that gets me everything I'm confused. So what I'm trying to do is trim this so that way I have room to use a bigger bit. My concern is I'm doing this incorrectly. And this is going to be a bigger bit. So this is going to be a... Wait a minute, this is even smaller of a bit, which I probably don't need. Could I get away with a 1/4 inch? Or one of my 1/8 inch bits? Point 0.015. So that gets me all of that. But it doesn't do... the insides. So let's do that node, and that node. We use the same bit, 0.015. Good to go. Nope, that's not going to work. I can already see that now. This one needs edited. So that all the way down to this, all the way down to there. Wait a minute. See what this looks like. Because honestly, I don't know. Oh, 0.015. Something doesn't make sense. I don't know what messed up. Weird. This layer's bad. Let's see what this looks like. Interesting. So if I do this and go outside and apply that, it's probably not going to be enough to cut. But let's see what happens. So from there to there, we're going to use 1/8 inch down cut bit. Yeah, I didn't think so. So that's not going to work. So delete. delete. Let's go back to design. Oops, edit, undo, delete that line. Let's make this bigger. So point, doing 1/8 of an inch. So let's do point, what, 0.25? I think I can move that in by a decent amount. Let's try that. So we'll delete that. Let's make this 0.155. And we'll take these two toolpaths, cut that down, full length. Nope, something messed up. Undo. What messed up? Let's delete that. So what I need to do is fill this all in. And that. So I need to go from there to there and there to the original words. You know what? I probably can't do that. So let's do there to there. We'll do one at a time. Nope. Nope. What? I'm confused, guys. I've lost track of what I was actually trying to accomplish. I think I have an idea of what I'm doing. No. Wait a minute. I'm confused. God, this has me more flustered than I'll get out. Because I feel like I need to do from this line to this line to that line to that line to that line. Fill that in. 0.015. Go. This is what I'm questioning now. I'm not questioning this. This looks right, because what I want is there to be a lip, which will be black. This will all be red, black, black. So like right now I'm missing this section. So this needs filled in with the same 1/8 inch bit. 0.015. So I don't think that works. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go AFK for a minute. I'm going to go try to find my stepson's truck keys because I'm pretty sure the cops are going to get called. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh. Hey Wade, what's going on? I don't know what time you got here. I just now seen your comments, so I'm sorry. Um, draw an offset around it. It does do an offset. That's what I was doing. It just doesn't do it automatically. You just kind of have to manually create it. That's part of some of the limitations. I think I could be wrong. I'm not an expert with this program. I'm still learning the machine, so that's kind of what I'm doing. So it's more of I am trying to learn the machine. Here's the goal. I'm trying to get away with using the smaller bit first to do the fine detail and then come back with the bigger bit and take a lot more of it off. Basically, that way I'm not using the same bit to do all of the work. I hope that makes sense on what I'm trying to do. I don't know if that makes any sense on how I'm explaining it or not, but that's the goal on what I'm trying to do. My concern is I'm getting confused. So like this is the outcut to cut the outside. I'm fine with that. This is the inside cut to use the smaller bit here, and then I'm taking this here and cutting the same inside line, but just with a bigger bit. I'm probably going to have to cut this with a smaller bit, which is fine. Let's change vectors. So in this case, let's just do that. Change vectors, use select current one. Okay. So that's just going to cut that out. I'm fine with that. As small as these are, it is what it is. Use current. Change the bit. We're going to go down to a 1/32 bit. I need to change the depth to 0.015. Wait a minute. Why does that not look right? It is. It's just me being crazy. Use current. 1/32 bits. Fine. 0.015. I just need to delete some of these multiple. So that looks fine. These multiple toolpaths, that's all. That is to trim the inside lettering. That is to trim the border around the inside. That is to trim the logo. Yeah, so this is where I'm messing up. This needs to stay. So, okay, now I'm even more confused. Why is this all messed up? I'm confused. This stays. Why do I have an extra line here? Okay, I need a visualization to figure this out. This is what I'm going for. So this line needs cut. Oh, this is messed up somehow, some way, some shape. So it's these lines that I've added. are messing this up. Like, why is this the way that it is? I don't understand, because it's not messed up here. So how did it go bad from here? Okay. Let's fix one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's fix this. So that toolpath is not needed. This needs fixed. Edit operations. That's the correct depth. Is there anything else cutting that? Oh. No. So now let's do simulator. Why does that show? I guess there's just that many lines that it actually looked like it was cutting it. Okay. Why? I don't need that. This needs deleted. Start over. So now what else is touching this? That. Let's delete that. Let's delete. Let's delete that. And delete that. And go back to the original design. So that's undo. Let's delete that. So that's the original design. So I want to cut the inside of this out. No. I want to cut that to this out is what I'm doing. So those two needs cut. And I'm going to... What? 0.015. What is that pocket? It's 45 minutes. Delete that out. Okay, so that gets me... This is all black. That's correct. White. Black. White. Black. White. Black. White. Black. White. So whatever is in here needs deleted. So why is that toolpath not hitting? Is it being hit with the 1/8 inch? Yeah, that's why. Okay, so that's being hit with the 1/8 inch. So I'm okay with that. Let's check out the simulator, see if what this looks like. So I got a couple pockets around this O. So let's take a look at that. That's not getting hit. So is there a pocket? No, there's not. It's just small enough that the bit's not going to hit it. Which doesn't make sense, because where's the 1/8 inch bit that does all of the work? Change vectors. Now that messed up. Why? That's not what was supposed to happen. Okay, so that's that. That's that. I think that's good. The only difference is I just need to change the depth on some of this stuff to make sure it's all the correct depth. So edit. That's the right depth. That's the right depth. That's the right depth. That's the right depth. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And that's right. So those are all right. So one sign, I mean, it's a little longer than what I want to do, but at the end of the day, I'm fine with it, I guess. The only one I need to check is this outside parameter one, which should be the last thing that happens anyway. And this needs to go all the way through. Yeah. So let's go with 0.5. Let's go with 0.055, just to be safe. 0.055. So there we go. What? That's the smaller bit. Yeah, that's a smaller bit. So that needs moved. That'll be a smaller bit. That's a smaller. 32nd, 1/8. Move that one up. 32nd, 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 1/8, and an 1/8. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot more bit programming than I was expecting to do. So let's go ahead and we'll start prepping the table now to start cutting some of this. So we're going to pop you over to the digital SLR feed so you can see the workbench. Let me hook this guy back up. Power it up. And we're going to do double-sided sticky tapes for it, which is just masking tape and super glue. Should be enough. We're gonna go ahead, tape this up. Make sure I'm good, which I am. We'll let that set up for a few minutes. Got some weight on it. While it's doing its thing, let's go ahead and initialize the machine, get this thing connected up. Why is it not responding? Did I have it on this whole time? Or it's probably not plugged in. No, it's plugged in. Weird. Did I lose power? It's probably unplugged over here. Yep. Hey, let there be light. Initialize machine. Cutter head. Initialize. Okay. We're going to swap collets and get ourselves organized again, because right now we're a little all over the place. Swapping collets. It's going to go in there. That's going to go down there. Start with my 1/8 inch bit. Foes Pro 1/8 inch. So that's this guy. Put that back in its holder. This is my 1/4 inch down cut. So that's going to go back in its holder. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Oh, come on, bit. This thing is so tiny. Okay. I don't think I'm going to need this. I'm going to try it without it, just so I can see what's going on. Take off my walnut. So now, let's go ahead, jog the machine. We're going to set this to fast mode. That looks pretty close. Close enough for me. Set my zeros. Weird. It's a weird noise. I don't know what that is. Okay, I think I'm ready to send this through the design. So let's go ahead and send the carbide motion. Send file. Did not send it, so let's try that again. Send the carbide motion. Send file. Okay, there we go. That's good to go. So let's go ahead and start job. We're gonna see how screwed up this is. So I'm not running vacuum. I don't think I'm gonna take enough material off that justifies it. If I do, I'll do it by hand, I guess. But we're gonna see what happens. No. Why did this not work right? Let's try this again. Is this off? On. Oh, that would explain it. The controller for the router head was turned off. Idiot me. Connect. Initialize. While that's doing its thing, let's go back to loading the program. So send to carbide motion. Send file. That's fine. Done. Start job. Insert tool. Yes, it's in. I promise. Now it should turn on. Why is it not running? Apparently I gotta turn the power button on too. Oh, really? It broke that fast? Wow. That bit did not last long. I don't have another bit either. Like that was impressive that it snapped that fast. Well, the only thing I can try doing is running it with the smaller bit. I don't know how much smaller it actually is. Let's find out. I'm gonna try this bit. I don't have another option. I'm not gonna change the programming. I'm just gonna change the bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So start job, start, and I'm gonna just slow it down as well. I can't believe that broke. Like, I mean, I knew it was fragile. I just wasn't expecting it to be that fragile. And where it broke, I could probably still run it. You know what? Just for shizzles and giggles. No, I'm just gonna swap it. Resume. So I'm gonna turn the feed rate down automatically to 50%. Now let's see what happens. Starting to think no vacuum was a bad idea already. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Please don't break. I feel like I'm pushing this bit awful hard. It's got plastic wrapped around the bit, and I don't want to try grabbing it. I can't get it. Hey, 3DHP, what's going on? And I've never been to Vegas, by the way. Random fact. I need to stop it. Pull that plastic off that bit. It should go to do a bit change here in a second. Like in the next layer. No! Okay. Now I'm going to try doing it. Yeah, well, I can pause it. I was waiting for it to get to a point where it was raised. Because I didn't want to pause it while it's engaged, basically. There we go. Game on. Maybe. It's a good thing about variable speed routers. You just hit the button on the machine that controls it. Turns it off. I'm going to turn this down before I break that bit. Because I already broke one, and I made it one pass, and it got over to this corner, went to go that way, and snapped it off. And it's this bit here. It's a 1/32. Oh, you can't see it. It was a 1/32 bit. It's my luck. And it was at the recommended feed settings. I can't believe I'm cutting real shallow, so I'm shocked that it did it, but whatever. This is a Shapico 5 Pro with a 30,000 RPM variable speed spindle. Or variable frequency, variable speed, whatever, however you want to call it. And it's on a 2x4 platform, is the build platform that I put it on, or is the platform I bought. So this is the original base here, and then I added a 3/4 inch MDF wasteboard that I've planed down so it's 100% flat, which is why I can get away with cutting such small material. This material is only So 5/100ths of an inch thick, and I'm taking off like 1/100th of an inch off of this material. So actually it's 0.015, so 15 thousandths of an inch. And the bit size that I'm currently running, if you're curious, is a 1 millimeter by 3.175 by 4. So basically it's tiny. The one that I broke was a 1/32 bit off of Amazon, so it's getting returned. Actually, they both came from Amazon, but like I bought 2 different bits because I didn't know which size I actually needed or wanted. One had a longer cutting distance, which I didn't need the length, and that's where it broke, was the longer piece. It broke. I would assume I was running it at the settings that was suggested for the feed rates, and I'm gonna assume it was just too high, which is why it broke, or it was defective. I don't know. I'm going with option B, that it was defective, which is why it's getting returned. I don't mind eating a mistake if it's truly my mistake, but when I'm running the settings that they suggested and it snaps, which by the way is exactly what it's currently running now with that bit. So what do I know? I don't really want to go much faster. I'll be afraid to break another bit. I'm all for going faster and harder, but when you're running these tiny bits, like 1 millimeter diameter or 1/32 diameter, you can't push these bits. That's one thing I know, is you cannot push them hard. And since you're new to the channel, 3DHP, so this is actually purchased for me to cut my own carbon fiber chassis for dirt oval RC racing specifically, or any other carbon fiber chassis that I choose to make in the future, which I've got other plans as well to make carbon fiber pieces. So this is kind of the next step in the evolution of me learning the machine, because I've only had this machine for I've had this machine now for probably a month and a half, 2 months. Hey, Jack. So yeah, we're along for the races, and this is kind of the next step into getting me close to cutting carbon fibers. It's going to help me test my programming skills and bed leveling and my zeroing and those kind of things with such small tolerances. And carbon fiber is not cheap, so I don't want to make mistakes if I can't. Where this sheet is like $5, where carbon fiber in this same size sheet's probably $75. So I would rather make mistakes on this, on something that I can sell to a friend of mine, versus prototyping 3D printed or carbon fiber parts for chassis to make changes to for stuff I plan to sell in the future. What do I know? I mean, I am in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry. It all takes electric and energy, so obviously it's going to use up some electric. I don't know how much. I don't really care. It's another reason why I'm not running the shop vac. I'm not running enough chips here to matter, I don't believe. I'm not taking that much off. So, and it's just plastic. trying to figure out what that creaking noise is. Honestly, I don't think it is because I'm running AC to DC converter because this is a variable speed DC head. I would assume it's not using a ton of power. Just like 3D printers, they don't use that much power either. They claim I had concerns with the shop vac and this machine that I wouldn't have enough power on a circuit because I think this claims it uses 10 or 15 amps. I want to say it's 15, but I would assume I'm not hitting that amp draw until I start pushing bigger bits and start cutting aluminum on it. Using this stuff, I can only imagine I'm probably not even running an amp. I could be wrong. The shop vac probably is what uses more energy than anything else. By the way, how are you guys doing today? Only thing I wish this machine had was a automatic bit changing tool like system. I really like that feature on another machine I almost got, but I'm super happy with this machine so far. I'm trying to figure out what that chatter noise is. I'm wondering if it's not the bit. You're out of town on a mini weekend vacation. I wish I could say the same. I did go to Kings Island today with the youngest. That was pretty fun. No. Something's chattering over here. What in the world is making that noise? Howdy! You went to work looking like that? Oh, you took your shirt off before you left. How's work? Another busy day? I think your bits... No, they didn't. Let me check. Your sockets. Yeah. For the oil changes? Yeah. I thought they might have showed up, but I don't think they did now that I think about it. No, they have not showed up yet. I thought they did. Says they're out for delivery today, but they're not because it's still stuck in Indiana, which means he ain't gonna get it today. Go get cleaned up. I am not wearing safety glasses. No, I probably should, honestly. Have fun, Jack. It's the gantry. It's this vibrating. And I don't know why. And it's that end that's doing it. Yeah, you're probably right. I also don't watch the machine. I'm kind of like, my computer is this way and I'm looking that way. But still, I'm within arm's reach of the machine. So yes, you're probably right. I probably should get glasses. I've never been a huge safety glasses kind of guy, but I mean, when that is spinning 18,000 RPMs, and like you said, the bit breaks, there's a high probability it's this small of a bit's probably not going to go flying, but the bigger stuff, like the 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch bits, I would absolutely agree with you that if you break that, that's a bad day. Like, it'll probably break skin, honestly. So I probably should be wearing more than just a t-shirt too, but read 7 comments up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said no, that I wasn't wearing safety glasses. Cutting it close. Okay, wait a minute. Cutting it close did a video yesterday you might like about cutting plastics. Really? What'd you end up doing? Okay, I'm gonna go bust the air conditioner, or not the air conditioner, the air compressor. I'm gonna blow this out. There's something going on with this gantry that I don't like. That's not a normal noise. It's gonna get loud, so I apologize. Okay, maybe not. Because for some reason, so like I've been playing in like this down. This is old barn wood that I got for free. I have just been experimenting. Oh, cutting it close on the, okay, sorry. Yes. I know who you're talking about. I wasn't putting 2 and 2 together to realize you were referring to another channel. Sorry, that's my bad. But I do know who you're talking about, and I do watch his videos. I just haven't seen his new video yet. I think this is going to come out looking pretty good, honestly. Ow! almost like it needs a bearing. I don't know. That's weird. It's still making that noise. But if I put in any pressure on it, it goes away. It's like it's just flopping here. That's weird. I'll have to ask them. I'll have to hit them up and see if there's supposed to be something there. It is paper thin. I'm not trying. No, that's the kicker. I'm trying not to go through it all. This is laminated plastic. So I'll show you. Hold on. Let me zoom out. Oh. It's metal. Yeah, it is. So what I'm actually doing is this is 0.05 inches thick, red with black. And I'm trying not to go through it all because I'm trying to make a two-tone sign out of it. That's why I'm not going all the way through it. I'm only going to go through it on the outside. I'm trying to make a sign, basically. And what you're hearing is this screw arm or gear, whatever, vibrating. You might even be able to see it. It's over there. But the assembly's tight. I mean, it is a little loose. Not enough to matter. I wonder if there's supposed to be grease in there. Because the only thing it came with, maintenance-wise, is oil. And I would assume oil in that's not going to fix the problem. I've not had it enough that I would have thought that a maintenance issue. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. You're saying balls? It's. Is the drag chain dragging on the dust bracket below L-shaped metal? It does. It lays on this, yes, but that's not what's vibrating. I can eliminate it by just doing that. Just putting a little bit of pressure on this. That's all I'm doing. So obviously, it's in this bar, and it's this vibrate. But it's not vibrating. I don't know. That's weird. I could try putting some grease in it. You know what? Hold on. I have it around here. Let's see what the manual says. Like, who would have thought? Maybe there's a maintenance section. Yeah, no, there's not. I'm trying to see if it talks about maintenance at all on that gantry. It's almost like it needs a bearing and it's not there. Hey, I appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Have a good one. Thanks for the sub, by the way. I didn't see it. I appreciate it. Have a good one. I'm gonna put some grease in it. That's the only thing else I know what to do at this moment. I just gotta find it now. My weekly maker hangout is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Yeah, I might do that actually. I may be at my in-laws, but I may hang out on my cell phone. So I'm gonna pack this with some grease. Maybe I blew it out with the air gun. Hey, look at that. Quieted it up instantly. Weird, telling you. Sometimes things just don't make sense. Packed it like a wheel bearing, basically. Just it's got a hole in the back side. Just push it in and let the pressure hold it in there, basically. So now let's get to clean it off because grease goes everywhere. That looks awesome. Like, I'm impressed with how well this looks. Oh. Such a beautiful day outside today. For mid-April, I'll take this any day of the week. 80 degrees, but it's blowing like 25 mile an hour winds though. That's my only complaint. I'm not watching the computer, so if anybody's chatting, I'm sorry. I'm out in the front yard just walking around. I hear you barking. And I see you barking. My dogs are staring at me. They're like, "You're the devil." Oh, if anybody's in a market for a new air gun, that thing is amazing. I'm going AFK for a while.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go drop this off to one of my kids. There was an accident on the bus and her horse's head got tore off. And I felt bad because she was in tears and something hurt her. So I'd ask if you want to go, but I'm assuming that's a no-go.
I can go with you if you want me to.
Want to go?
Are we getting out?
Huh?
Are we getting out? You don't have my shoes on.
I am, but you don't have to.
Okay, I'll go with you. It's about to do a bit change, but sure it's there. I
It's
just
probably
didn't see
where
it.
your ring was. Oh, I got knots in my hip. Like I feel it. I guarantee my headache is from.
Not eating.
No, I've ate. I guarantee my headache's from my neck and shoulders. Because you had a couple spots on the right side with your thumb, and my head and shoulders naturally went together. Alright.
I'll be in a second.
You're fine. You're fine. I lost my tablet earlier, and then I remembered when I got back to work, I took it to work and laid it on top of my cabinet.
And it was doing so good. And then it broke right at the end. Oh well. Learning curve. Shattered it. I mean, I'm happy with the way it looks. It just broke right at the end. Oh well. I'm done, guys. I will hop off here. I won't be online tomorrow. I might be on Easter Sunday. That's going to be a hit or miss thing. I'm going to hang out with the family all day tomorrow, or at least most of the day. I'm probably going to cut another one of these off of camera at some point. I just don't know when. It might be today. It might not. I don't know yet. But I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I